Good morning, you guys. It is December 3rd, which means it's day 3 of Vlogmas. Unboxing day. So I got dressed, and I think I'm gonna make a bagel before I go. I'm so tired. I'm glad I signed up for a noon class, because if it was any later, I probably would not have gone. Just got to unboxing gym. I'm so tired, but I think it's gonna be funny to show you guys like a before and after, because I guarantee you my ass is gonna get kicked. Not literally. The boxing that I'm into right now involves no contact. This gym is great because it's just with a punching bag, but nonetheless it still kicks my ass, and I'm gonna be so tired afterwards, and I think it'd be funny for you guys to see that. And here's the after. I'm so tired. That was crazy. Whew. This is kind of also why I'm preferring this is why I'm kind of preferring boxing over aerial. Aerial got to a point where it didn't really like do this to me. It kind of just, it was hard, but it wasn't like taxing my body hard. Wow, my bangs are so uneven. But boxing is kicking my ass, and I really enjoy it. I'm really glad that I signed up for it. Number 2. How come people don't put these things in order?
I don't know. I thought yours were.
No, there it is. Oh, it's a little ornament, I think. Oh, it's a wreath. I got the wreath this time.
You got what?
The wreath. Oh, an angel. Baby, I got an angel.
What is that?
An angel.
An angel?
Yeah.
And Zoe.
Alright. I'll open number 3 for the cats, but I'm not gonna feed it to them. Yay, it's more little ones. I know they'll eat the little ones. Okay. Good morning, you guys. Today, happy December 4th. It is Spotify Wrapped Day. So I'm gonna tell you guys about my Spotify Wrapped because music is great. I'm very tired. So my top artist this year was Noah Kahan. Not really surprised. I did go through a really heavy Noah Kahan phase for like 2 months. Just because I'm not into indie music, but it's definitely has to be the right kind of indie music, and Noah Kahan just really captures what it's like to be like a young adult moving out into the world and like leaving behind their families, and it just struck home really, really hard. Clearly, every single top song I had this year was his, and he was my top artist. So that was fun. My second artist was Palais Royale. Not surprised. As much as I have stopped listening to them so much, they are still like my favorite band. I mean, obviously, I have that. And then it was Falling Universe. Surprisingly, it was Falling Universe. I don't listen to them too much anymore, but I did listen to their new album when it dropped a few times, so maybe that counted towards something. I don't know. And then it was Billie Eilish, which I don't listen to her too much. I do listen to some songs a lot, but not her as a whole most of the time. And then NF was my last top artist, which I can see. I do listen to NF quite a bit. Again, only just like a handful of songs though, not like anything crazy. Yeah, that was my Wrapped. I'm not disappointed by it. It was a decent Wrapped. I do think my issue is I listen to a lot of individual songs by people and not a lot of like albums and collections of songs. So like a lot of the songs that I've been listening to recently have been like singles, and that doesn't really count towards the bigger picture because it's like because it's just like a single song from the artist versus like an album or a couple songs. Like I listen to a lot of just like one release songs, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what my thought process is. Today was such a hectic day. I woke up. Oh, where's the thingy? I paused my video. I'm eating Taco Bell for dinner because it's been a long day, but I woke up and as Adam was going to work, he comes back in. He's like, I'm gonna be late. My tire's flat. I'm like, oh, okay. So I had to I had to get ready early. Wow. I had to get ready earlier so we could take him to, or I could take him to Walmart so he could get that fixed. And then work itself was fine. I just, like I said, this whole week I'm working doubles. So it's like, I worked 8.5 hours a day, which I know you're like, Zoe, that's like a normal amount of time for somebody to work. And I get it. I'm not used to that, but I get it. And then yeah, on my way home, I was like, I'm hungry and I don't want to cook what's open other than McDonald's, and Taco Bell was my solution because I'm hungry. And I have to work doubles tomorrow and Friday. And then I think I picked up one more shift next Wednesday, but other than that, I'm back to my normal schedule. I might pick up another shift, I don't know. But other than that, like, it's a really chill day at work. I wasn't overwhelmed with anything. So, pretty good day. Good morning. How many times can I start a vlog or start a clip with crazy hair? I don't brush my hair till I leave for the day, so you guys always just get what I wake up with. You can tell I have layers. But it is day 5 of Vlogmas. Hi, Thorfinn. Good morning, handsome. Good morning, handsome boy. Stinky breath. Today is so fun-filled. I'm being so facetious. I have work. I'm working today. Other than that, though, I got one more Christmas present for somebody, for my brother. So I only have to buy one more present for my dad. That man is so hard to shop for because all men in general are hard to shop for because they always don't want things, and then when they do want things, they buy it themselves. So I really don't know what to get my dad. But I got my brother's present. You know, I've gotten my boyfriend a present. I'll probably get him a couple more. And then I got my mom a present. So I'm chilling. I'm getting people things. Stuff and things. But, oh, I should fill that up before I leave. Yeah, that's all I've got. Thankfully, it was just, I woke up to a text and he said, do you still need a present idea? And I said, yep. And he sent a link and I said, cool. So, got that taken care of. Everyone say good morning to Mr. Nismo. Mr. Nismo, hi buddy. Hi, handsome boy. What's up? My little chunky kitty. Yep, I'm tired. But I have 2 more days to do doubles this week in a row. And then I have Saturday off, but I'll be at my mom's baking all day. I'm assuming all day. I don't actually know how long it's gonna take, but I'll be at my mom's. And then Sunday I'm working, and then I'm off Monday and Tuesday. I wanted to go gambling this weekend, but my paycheck, while my paycheck could have been big enough to go, buying that last Christmas present made it not so. So I will probably wait to go gambling until next week, but I did want to go gambling. So yeah, other than that, like I said, I'm just working. Unfortunately, I don't make money off of YouTube. I do it for funsies, so I have an actual job. But other than that, that's how day 5 is shaping up to be. Also, while I go and pick out my clothes for the day, can we just talk for a second about people who should and should not be parents? I have, probably like many of you, been flooded on TikTok with the Nurse Hannah stuff. And look, I'll be so transparent with y'all. I don't want kids. I don't think I could handle having kids, both physically, emotionally, mentally, like none of that. I don't want to deal with kids. My cats are kids enough for me, and that's all I need. But I just don't think that a kid should be subjected to treatment like that, even if it's just for views or whatever. Like that's really fucked up. It very much reminds me of Ruby Frankie. And I went down that rabbit hole when that came out. It's like, as much as I don't want kids, I also don't believe that kids should be stuck in abusive environments like that. And it kind of just drove me insane, especially when I found out that Nurse Hannah is also from Utah. It's like, I don't know what it is about these Utah parents, but they ain't it. They are not it. So if you have a kid, make sure you want the kid and are ready to have the kid, rather than just having it and then making its life a living hell because you couldn't plan ahead. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. And you know, that's not something that I've like delving more into like the kids thing. That's not something that I've like super publicly addressed. But ever since I started dating my current boyfriend, I've had a lot of like self-reflection about, you know, just like my needs, his preferences, my preferences, and I really did, you know, come to the conclusion that I don't want kids. Like, that's not something I've really publicly said. Like, I've told my parents that, and I've told, obviously, my boyfriend that, and I've told my friends that. Like, my friends who have kids, I'm like, I don't want them. Like, you do you, boo, but I don't want them. And so I think, like, I don't feel the need, hi kitty, I don't feel the need to justify myself to anybody about that, but I do want to just, I do just want to like provide some insight on why I feel the way that I do. First of all, pregnancy itself terrifies me. Like, can you not, please? Buddy, Dorfine. Thank you. Like, the act of being pregnant terrifies me. Because I have emetophobia, so I hate throwing up. And I just know that I would probably be cursed with morning sickness like none other. I have not thrown up, you guys, in 4 years. I refuse to throw up when I feel sick. Like, I will take a nap. I will just breathe through it. I will not puke if I can help it. Which means that if I actually puke, something is wrong, you know? But I don't throw up, like, and I feel like being pregnant, I kind of would have no choice but to throw up, you know what I mean? So, hate the idea of being pregnant. I already struggle with body image. I can't imagine having, like, a pregnant belly. I already struggle with how I look. Would not be a thing. I'm a severe germaphobe, and that being mixed with the emetophobia, like having a newborn that like pukes and poops, like that's all they do, like I couldn't be me. And then what else? I get overstimulated very easily. So like if I'm sitting there and a baby's crying, I'm gonna kill myself, you know what I mean? I get really overstimulated, and I get really frustrated when I'm overstimulated, and it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. On top of that, I have Buddy. These cats, man. Again, these are just fucking children to me. On top of that, though, I have diabetes. I have, you know, bipolar disorder. I have PCOS. Like, I have a lot of health things that I don't want to pass down to a child because I live with it and it's shit to live with. Like, I don't want to bring that upon someone else in this world. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, let's talk about the rest of the things here. The world right now, shitty place to be. Especially America, like, not a vibe right now. And I don't see the point, again, for me, because I have friends that have kids. I'm not attacking y'all. For me, I don't see it being beneficial to bring more kids into the world with the way that our world is. Like, that's not something that I care to do. That's not something I want to do. On top of that, I'm very bad with my money. Like, financially, I am so bad with money that I could not afford a kid. And I am selfish. I am a very selfish person. I like things that benefit me. And it's really hard for me as, you know, somebody who is selfish to sacrifice so much of my own free time and my own money, like all of this stuff, like to take care of something that I don't even want in the first place. Like, again, that one kind of hits people a little hard. The fact that I'm selfish and I don't want kids. But I am admitting that I am selfish, I don't want kids. Now, like I said, there's so many reasons that I don't want kids. Those are kind of my main ones. Then I have some of the stupid or like the more dumb reasons, like, what if they grow up to be a serial killer and I'm the first victim? What if, you know, like, they grow up to not talk to me anymore? Like, things like that. Like, I don't know. It's not something that I like to envision having ever in my life. I like my current routines. I like not having to think about something else's well-being, except like my cats and my boyfriend. I don't want to raise a child for 18 years. I don't want to have them live through the same experiences that I've lived through, because I'm not over half the shit I've gone through. Like, I'm not over it. I don't want a kid to not know how to get over it either, you know? Like, too much. Yeah, the closest I would get, now here's my one caveat, the closest I would consider to having kids is I would not mind being like an exchange student's host family for like a school year, because they're old enough to know how to behave, they're old enough to know, like, to make their own decisions. Like, I wouldn't have to raise them and teach them how to use the toilet. I wouldn't have to teach them how to, like, clean themselves. Like, I wouldn't have to do all the parenting aspect, really. I would just have to, you know, make sure that they're doing their homework, you know what I mean? And feeding them. And I can do that. Like, that's easy. But other than that, like, I don't know, you guys. I have been thinking about it so much. I don't think I want kids. So there's my little tangent. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all, I'm trying to drive home right now, but this is kind of the view. I'm very anxious. Made it back home, safe and alive. The fog actually really cleared up once I got on like the main streets, but that was scary. I'm gonna shower and get some food, and then I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.